Hey guys, what's up? Goatus here, bringing you another Heroes of the Storm video, joined by mi amigos, Hylan playing Valera, KnitKnight playing Johanna, and the gaming drunkard, NimrodLegend playing Gazebo from Predator Gaming. Very excited. We are playing Artanis, and we get ourselves a Lieutenant Morales, so pretty cool. Real quick, we're just going to talk about Artanis, and then we're going to get right into this. Q ability is a blade dash. You dash one way, you dash the other. Deal damage along the way. W is twin blades, empowers your next two basic attacks and gives it a slight charge distance to it. E is phase prism, it allows you to swap places with another player if you land it. It's a skill shot. And his D ability is a shield. So, pretty simple stuff here. Enemy team consists of ETC, Tassadar, Butcher, Lunara, and Valera. So sick and tired of Valera. She's like in every single freaking game, and quite frankly, she's not that good. I've probably played like 15 games against Valera, and maybe like lost one of those. Not impressed by her right now. I think she's just complicated, and people don't know how to play her well. But that's just my thought. Battlefield of Eternity, not necessarily the best group for this map, I think, but it is what we have, so we're going to do what we can. And the first thing we can do is take amateur opponent at level 1. This increases our damage to non-heroes by 150%. A non-hero is literally just that, anything that's not a hero. Minions, mercs, and the immortals. All extra 150% damage to them. That's huge. That's going to really help us out in this DPS race. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Artanis, if you haven't played him since his last rework, like 2 patches ago, maybe 3 patches ago now, can use his phase prism, his E ability, while he uses his Q ability, which is the blade dash, which is new, and really gives you a lot of big playmaking potential. It's actually why I'm back here. So I'm thinking about if enemies come this way, I could blade dash across, swap spots with them, put them all the way back here, and I'm going to be on the other side safe in the lane. Just take them at a position. But friendly team leaves. I tell them I can solo this lane just fine. And I can. Very tanky because of the shield. And the W ability and Q ability don't use a lot of mana. And because I deal 150% increased damage to heroes, I'm able to clear out these minions pretty quick. So, we got that wave cleared. I could see on the mini-map all the enemy team members are accounted for up top. I'm just going to come in here, hit this tower a few times, and then back up after the minions are done taking shots. And we're just going to keep doing this over and over again. And the reason we're going to do that is over time, we're going to put this tower in a bad spot much quicker. You can see we're soaking up the experience in this lane, and the enemy team is not. That's going to give us a really big advantage for the rest of the match. So, if they all 5 of them want to stand up there, they're welcome to. ETC comes through, power slides. We're just going to go ahead and swap right there with him. That was a close range swap, and it was just to get on the other side of him. An inexperienced Artanis player, and I know this because I was once an inexperienced Artanis player, and I'm far from a master, but one rookie thing that you'll see a lot, you see there, gets the swap on ETC. One of the rookie things you'll see a lot is the urge to use your Q ability as either a gap closer or a peel. Thinking you can get out of a tight spot with it because you're going to dash away, because it just shows you that arrow forward, and forgetting that you're going to end up right back where you are. So keep that in mind when you're playing. We're going to go ahead, dash through, throw the prism, just miss out on the Lunara. I was hoping to put her back in this corner over here. Friendly team engages on the enemy team Butcher a little far forward. Our Valera is not looking very healthy. She is able to get out of there though, and we get the kill on the Butcher. ETC also getting a little low. The shield from Tacitor does save him and just miss him with that swap. However, we do get the Butcher down, and that is really, really critical. Because it does keep him from building up those stacks of meat. So the more we can get him down, the better. Again, ETC going in a little hard here. We're going to go ahead and blade dash in, almost get him down. Unfortunately, do just miss out on that. Our Morales does go down. Johanna and I are going to work on this Lunara together. Maybe gets caught by the Immortal. Nope, no such luck. We're going to go ahead and chase her. At this point, probably shouldn't engage any further. I should have just gone with our Johanna, and this is the product of my over-aggression. I do end up dead there. Should have just kept going right to their immortal. However, they took all that time fighting us, and look what happened. We won that very quickly. They wasted time fighting us, and I did not think we would out-DPS them at any point for these immortals, but that was pretty promising. Level 4, we took Psionic Synergy. Our Blade Dash reduces the cooldown of our shield when we hit enemy heroes by an additional 2 seconds. This just allows us to keep that shield up longer. Those shields activate at 75% health, and that's going to give us a lot more survivability. Throw that Prism in, and the Immortal does displace the Butcher. However, it was a bad shot. Even if he hadn't done that, I would not have made that, I don't think. Do get the enemy Valeria down, and we're just going to go ahead and keep engaging here. We're in a pretty good position. Again, dash in, just miss with the Phase Prism again. And that Phase Prism is a hard shot to land. It was a hard shot to land beforehand. Butcher goes in hard on the Lieutenant Morales. We are able to get that Butcher down though. I'm not looking very good here. Shield just keeps me alive. I'm going to go ahead and run out of here. However, Lunara's Poison's got me down to 88 health, 45 health, 7 health. I was at 7 hit points at one point. Holy crap. Just able to get in and grab that healing well. Should have been a kill for them, but I'm happy. I'd rather be lucky than good. There's nothing wrong with being lucky sometimes. At level 7, we are going to take Warp Sickness. When we land that E ability, which is easier said than done, it slows the enemy team, or excuse me, it slows the target by 35% for 4 seconds. So when you think about how that synergizes with the big strike making ability, the big Artanis swap that you see now, you'll see some really long range pulls where you're moving a backline enemy team member way into your team, and now they're slowed by 35% for 4 seconds. There's no way they're going to get out. Again, we're going to throw that swap there. You can see a big change right there. Does slow him down by the 35%, and Butcher was never going to get out of that. Probably wouldn't have mattered either way. He may have been caught up in that zombie wall. I thought he just got out of it, though, so I'm going to just say I saved the day there. Makes me feel good. There's enough feels bad memes out there in the world. I'm feels good meme. Again, Lunar gets caught up here in the zombie wall. We're going to dive in, throw that swap because she gets blocked in between the tower and it. Pull her all the way out on the other side, give her that movement slow. And movement speed reduction. I can use verbs. And get the kill on Lunara. Zombie wall goes up here. This is kind of something I noticed a couple of times here in this game. If you're playing in the Zego, pay attention to what your team comp is. The zombie wall does do some good damage, but it keeps your melee team from attacking, which is 3 of us. So go ahead, come through there, just miss out on that Valera. Butcher going a little reckless here. We're going to throw the Phase Prism, just miss. ECC comes in with the power slide. Tries to stun us. We'll go ahead and wave dash in. The friendly Valera goes down. Poor Gordon was dead. Enemy Valera really out of position though. Not looking very good though for us. That's going to be a wipe for the friendly team. Morales just spawned. However, check out the damage here on the Immortals. That whole time they were fighting us. We were fighting the Immortal. We've got some comfort zone and a pretty quick spawn timer. Now we're going to come back into this fight. Full health. The Immortals are going to swap spots right now. So all they've managed to do was tie it and give us an opportunity to heal up. So made the best out of a bad situation, and we get some good placement here. We're going to go ahead and dive in, swap with that Butcher, pull him out of position a little bit. Looks like ETC did get in the zombie wall. He dropped it though because I was in it, so probably better to do that than risk it any other way. Butcher, everybody's kind of hemmed up here in the middle. However, Team Johanna, we're going to survive the flying enemy. Butcher goes down. UTC not looking very good. Catheter trying to do what he can. However, it doesn't have a lot of damage. We're going to get caught in the stun by the Immortal. friendly Johanna's going to go in. We're going to go ahead and do a big swap on the Tassadar there with the great dash into Phase Prism. You can see that slow moving speed is unable to get anywhere. It just uses dimensional shift. Enemy Valera goes down now as well. So now 2 members of the team are dead for the enemy, and we've got all 5 here. I spoke a little too soon. Looks like Lieutenant Morales and our Nazeebo go down. However, we just got there with Nara. So we're looking okay. Butcher comes back in, and you can see not a lot of damage, but you can see Blade Dash, get that kill. Probably hard to remember, you know, that Artanis can get you from that far away. They're going to go chase after the team, leave me to just fight this Immortal. You can see I'm going to kill it no problem. They should have focused on me rather than Johanna and Valera. I don't know why they did that. Great, they got the kill on Johanna, but they also lost the Immortal race, so... yeah, bad play on the enemy team's part, happy to say. Good heal by LT. Lunar's going to come in here. We're just going to go ahead and use that W and Blade Dash to her. Valera comes in the door. We're going to go ahead and swap. We took Suppression Pulse at level 10, which blinds everybody that it hits for 4 seconds, and it's global. So, able to stop all those basic attacks from Lunara, from Butcher, from ETC, and Tassadar as well, right? One of those basic attacks from him. We're going to go ahead and try and escape here. Don't think we're going to get away from the Mosh Pit and the Power Slide there by the ETC. It's a good follow-up. That's going to go ahead and get Valera and myself. Johanna dives in on the Valera of the enemy team, but nothing she's going to be able to do with the 3 of us dead. However, this whole time has been going on. Nazeebo has been doing Nazeebo-y things. You can see he's got 28,000 in siege damage, and he's been pushing both sides down very well. LP, excellent medevac dropship. Gets us right back into the action very quickly. Her and I gonna drop down here on the bottom with her. Name is a Dustin, so definitely her. But very underused talent. Stimdrum probably would have been okay here too to help out with the damage, but probably saw that we weren't really having any problem with damage, so good call on his part. Very good play by LT. And you can see we're going to throw that Suppression Pulse all the way from across the map and able to get the kill on ETC because of it with the help of the friendly Valera. So both of Artanis' heroics have global range. I personally like Suppression Pulse better. 1, I think it's harder to avoid. 2, it blinds the enemy team that's caught in it. And it works. With the little laser, go ahead and swap that Valera out of her smoke. Don't know if that is intentional or not. You wouldn't think you could hit her if she's in there, but it seemed to work just fine. I don't know if that's a bug or not. But with the laser, until you get to level 20, once you kill whoever your target is, the laser just sits there unengaged. Just for zoning out a little bit, but it's very avoidable. We are going to go ahead and come down here and get this siege camp. We got the bottom one, and now we're going to get this bruiser camp and see the siege right before the Immortal spawn. And that's going to give them a couple of things to have to deal with now. Probably should have finished this a little bit sooner, but that's okay. Enemy Immortal spawns right here. We're going to go ahead and just Blade Dash in. Just missed with the Phase Prism, unfortunately, on the ETC. Johanna is super tanky, by the way, so she's going to stand up there all day long. Butcher gets caught in the zombie wall with me. I can just Blade Dash through. Tassadar gets the shield on her death. ETC with the Power Slide in on Mosh Pit, but there is no follow-up there. So wasted Mosh Pit on his part. They probably could have gotten 1 or 2 of us, and a huge swap on the ETC, pull him completely from his team. Able to get some extra damage on him. Good shield by the Tassadar for the enemy team to keep that ETC alive. We should have had that kill, but we didn't. Good placement here. We're already, again, the zombie wall around him helps debuff damage a lot. We're going to go ahead and swap with that Valera. Just kind of take her out of place. It happens very quickly in the midst of a battle, so you know, you can really throw them off their game. We got Suppression Pulse down there because Lunara was attacking and Lunara's basic attack really missed while she's blinded. just keeps them from dealing extra damage to our Immortal. That was a defensive suppression pulse rather than an offensive one like the one we used to kill the ETC. So multiple applications here. We're going to go ahead and Power Slide. Just missed the swap on the Butcher. Was able to catch him while he was trying to hearth or mount, maybe. I think he was hearthing. And really good position, place to be here for the friendly team. All of us are alive and well, pushing with the Immortal. Nazeebo just hearth back, but he'll be right back to do some work. Again, Blade Dash in, just missed that phase prison. Butcher, we've done a really good job of keeping him dead, which keeps him from getting those stacks. Throw that suppression pulse down on top of the enemy team, blind them, keeps them from dealing damage to us and gives us a really big momentum going into engage. We'll go ahead and we're going to swap with that Butcher, just kind of take some away from where he thinks he's going to be and get the kill on him. Enemy Valera kind of caught on the side here. Big comeback. Big swing here in the fight. You can see they are pushing us away. We're probably overstaying our welcome at this point. Gonna keep diving in here though. We're up here, gonna go ahead and push now. We'll go ahead and Blade Dash. ETC, big mosh pit there. Gets 3 of us. However, again, there's no follow-up. They're unable to kill any of us. We're going to drop that suppression pulse to keep the enemy team from casting any basic attacks on us. And what should have been probably 2 kills there out of that mosh pit, they get 0. And the 5 of us walk out of here all in good shape. Low in mana, but other than that, we're just fine. Very upsetting if they're the enemy team. Nazeebo drops the zombie wall there just to keep them from coming in behind us on that side. We're still a little battered. We didn't heal. We went straight to this camp. And now we're going to go ahead and hearth and top back off on health and mana. A bold plan. So we got that bottom camp. Now we're going to go get this top camp. And we're going to time these camp rotations really nice. You can see I'm thinking about if I want to drop that suppression pulse anywhere for vision. I decided not to. I'm going to hold on to it. The enemy ETC does retreat, which he should. ETC, very powerful character, but kind of useless on his own. They get this top siege camp, no problem, and we get the note Immortal is spawning in 20 seconds, right as our Bruiser camp comes up. Excellent timing on our part. We're going to go ahead and get this Bruiser camp down really fast, and we're going to have 2 camps going as these Immortals spawn. And that's going to just force them to have to deal with one more thing other than us as the Immortals. So, very powerful. We're going to go ahead and the enemy team's all on top. We're going to all come bottom here and just start working on theirs. Zombie wall goes up around the Immortal again. Not a big deal. I can Blade Dash through to get that extra damage and double up there, so not a big problem. We're going to go ahead and cast Suppression Pulse right here, blind the enemy team. Go ahead and get the swap on the Butcher. Just get him behind us. We're able to get the kill with the grenade from Morales, and that is a dead. And again, an excellent mosh pit by ETC on the enemy team, but no follow-up. You get the kill on Lunara and ETC. Go ahead, big swap on the Valera there. Take her completely out of where she wanted to go. Able to get the kill on her. She was stealth, but still hit her with the phase prism. Big, big play by our team here. Huge. 4 members of the enemy team are dead. We are all alive. We're going to just nuke this Immortal really quick. And we've got 2 camps pushing top, that Bruiser and the Siege camp. They didn't deal with it, and now this is the ramifications of it. They fought us instead. They hedged their bets, and now they've got 2 camps pushing up top, giving us a lot of good lane pressure. We've got minions pushing in on bottom. We have an Immortal. We have 5 of us are alive and well, so pretty sweet. Got caught up in all the team fighting here. Level 13, we took Phase Bulwark, which gives us 40 spell armor for 4 seconds when our shield overload becomes active. Just trying to reduce some of the damage by the Cassadar and the Lunara was my thinking there. I don't know if it was the right call, but it seemed to help. And then our 16 talent, we took Titan Killer. Our Twin Blade deals 2% max health damage on the hero target. Face Prism there on the ETC, get the kill on him. Glad to get him out of the way because he's gotten just really good mosh pits on us here. I don't want to Butcher comes in on me. He's going to chase me around here. I'm going to go down for sure, but that is GG. Excellent game by us. I gotta be honest with you, I'm really happy with the Artanis game. Didn't do as well as I wanted on some of those swaps, but we had some really big ones. We got a really big Tassadar swap, a couple of good Valero ones, and some good Butcher ones, so those really help secure those kills and disrupt the enemy team. If you're thinking about playing Artanis, practice those. MVP's got to be the gaming drunkard. Some excellent immortal damage and great split pushing on his part. So that's it, guys. We'll take a quick look at the stats and the build, but thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Leave me a comment below on anything else you want to see, or if you have questions. I'll try to answer them as best I can. I'm trying to do more of these videos, as I'm sure you've noticed, so thank you. Let's just go ahead. Please rate your match experience. Hey, anytime I'm winning, it's a great match experience. Can't argue that at all. So, quick look at the stats. You can see, took lots of damage. Great experience contribution because of the amateur opponent, able to kill a lot of the minions down, help contribute to our team. A couple more deaths than I would have liked. At level 1, we took amateur opponent. Level 4, psionic synergy. Level 7, warp sickness. Level 10, suppression pulse. At level 13, we took phase bulwark. At level 16, we took titan killer. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. Plenty more to come. Thanks, guys.